Hello and welcome to another edition, week 2 of the Gyrene Nation. Hi, I'm Will Hampton with Coach Joe Patterson. Nice to see you again, Coach.
Likewise.
Yeah, I tell you, this week is a bye week, which is a very early bye week. It's only the second week of the season. Was that by design? Do you like it? Is it a bad time for a bye week?
Certainly not by design. Early bye weeks are, a mixed bag. Playing this last weekend, we were playing our first game. They were playing their second game, so that week 0 bye week was not to our benefit. And then right now, I don't mind regrouping after a long trip and going into a long trip, but we'd be liking to play games right now and have that bye week come closer to conference play.
Yeah. Let's talk about the trip to Michigan. We'll talk about the game in just a second, but first, that's the homeland for Ave Maria University. To go back to Michigan, I'm sure you had some opportunity with Mr. Monahan, and I know you met with the Schwartzes, great family, great donors, great supporters of Ave. That's part of what this trip is for you, right? To get there and catch up with old friends.
Yeah, well, certainly I think that we know our connection to Michigan, right? We hear about it all the time, but for the team to be able to have dinner right there where the first Ave Maria class was given, right there at Domino's Farms, and Mr. Monahan took time to talk to the whole team and talked about the challenges of the past, and then laid out a vision for the future that I think was really exciting. And he held a fundraiser for the football team the night before on Thursday, and that was, you said it, just tremendous support, tremendous support.
Yeah, a lot of support in Michigan. The game against Lawrence Tech didn't end up like we like it, a loss, 21-19. A lot of things, as a guy who's not a coach, I'm not a football coach. I don't pretend to be one on TV, but it just seems like there's a lot of things to clean up and a lot of things that you have to work on. Am I accurate?
Yeah, I think that's spot on. I'll say one thing about the game. Ave travels well.
Yeah.
I really appreciated all the fans who made the trip. I don't think there's anybody who would question that we had more fans there than Lawrence Tech. And that's humbling, and it's a challenge to our team as well to make sure we're playing well. And we fell short a bit, didn't finish drives. I think that we had a chance to pull away several times and let them hang around, and then a couple critical mistakes, and they capitalized. It was a tough game last year, 1-point victory, this time a 2-point loss. And you miss a couple field goals, you miss a couple fourth downs, you have a couple 3 turnovers, and now it's closer than it should have been.
So 0-1 to start the year. You'll get a week off. We'll get a chance to talk to some of the players. We'll talk a little bit about the LTU game, but also about the bye week and what they're looking forward to do.
It was a hard-fought game. Even though we had a lot of individual success, we play as a team, we lose as a team. So, we happy for each other, but at the end of the day, we still took a loss. It was a hard-fought loss, so we learned that we can go through trials and tribulations and bounce back.
We've been playing together a long time, especially for the O-line. We've been together 3 years now. We know what we need to do. People held each other responsible, and we just got to grow as a unit. We got to get better, give 12 some time, and when we do that, we're going to make plays and we're going to score.
We know we have the personnel, we have the guys, we work hard. It's just on a bye week, it's cleaning up the little things that messed us up in the game, just those little details that's going to make us win big later down the season.
For Texas, I think everybody after that loss, we're gonna really step it up.
Yeah, you're already thinking about the next game.
What's in the past is in the past.
We're even more focused. We want to win, and we'll make sure that happens in every practice going further.
Weekend plans? You get a bye week.
Relax, sleep, do some homework, get ahead of that, and just relax, give my body a rest.
I'm probably gonna stay in my room or probably just hang out with a couple of the guys or something like that. Get some food too.
NFL, college, and lay down. That's it. That's all I got planned. Give my body a break.
I'll probably watch some football, talk to the family, and hang out with the friends, and eat a lot of food.
Breakfast, I usually just have like a smoothie, so when I get the chance, I like to go get me a big omelet, some potatoes, pancakes, big breakfast guy.
Bacon?
Sometimes, yeah. More of like a sausage guy, to be honest, but yeah.
So you can see the guys, they're not too down. They know it's week 1. There's a lot of football left to play.
Yeah, there's no doubt. It's a mature group. We traveled really well. I thought our game time demeanor was fantastic. I thought we had tremendous effort. I thought we played a very physical brand of football, and not once did I hear anyone going back and forth bickering about when things were going tough. So we have what it takes. We just got to fix those things that I think are simple fixes.
Yeah. Well, we're just getting started here on Gyrene Nation. Coming up in this show, we're going to talk volleyball. We're going to hear from new men's soccer coach Cesar Markovic and Alan Webb and his cross-country Gyrenes. All that and more when Gyrene Nation continues.
AVE, I think it's a community, not just the university, but the community as a whole, where we're really here to support one another. And I think Pop Love very much takes that identity of wanting to be there and serve for others. And I think that's also why we wanted to become a sponsorship for the university athletics. We wanted to give something back to the university and to the community as something that can just be fun and exciting. It's a great add to AVE, and I can't wait for other people to try it.
Set, go. We're back on Gyrene Nation with a focus on cross country. Coach Alan Webb's team ready to run again.
I believe that we can really make a real push to be at the top of the conference, and if we did that, then we would be sending runners to the national meet again. So that's why they do the race to find out who wins. But if we don't win, we're gonna make them run hard. I'll say that.
It definitely takes some discipline, but after sticking to the summer training plan too, it's just a natural progression. So it's going really well, and the team's looking pretty good.
Sometimes this sport can be a sport of loneliness, solitude. One person, one step at a time. But with the Gyrenes, it's different. They find a way to focus.
We make a huge effort as a team to keep faith the center. Another senior on the team, Joe, came up with the idea of saying morning prayer every day before practice. So almost the entire guys team gets up and we pray the Liturgy of the Hours together before practice. So it's a really cool thing, definitely uniting. And we unite everything to Christ's suffering before we do it. So it's definitely a huge motivation and makes everything worthwhile.
Well, the main reason I transferred was because I missed my faith, my Catholic faith, and just being on this awesome team full of faithful, devoted women is just so awesome.
They want to be saints, and they want to go do everything they can to glorify the Lord with their running, and that's something that we talk about on a daily basis in prayer. And they just amaze me with their spirituality.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us.
It drives their passion to do great things as athletes.
AVE on 3! 1, 2, 3! AVE! Yeah. Good job, ladies.
Welcome back to Gyrene Nation. Alan Webb and his cross-country Gyrenes. They work hard. I mean, they're up and at 'em very early in the morning, about the same time football team is.
It's always nice to have some company out there. Of course, they're doing a very different sport. I think we call that punishment in our sport.
Yeah, a lot of people, maybe if you don't know the story, you still need to Google Alan Webb and know his story. He's still the fastest American mile ever, right? Like I wish I knew it off the top of my head, but it's like 3 minutes and 46 seconds. He ran the mile several years ago. That's still the American record. That is pretty neat that he's our cross-country coach.
Yeah, there aren't too many sports records that stand the test of time like that one.
Another great successful program here is volleyball. The women's volleyball team under Coach Sonia, they just seem to win, and they just keep doing that, don't they?
Yeah, they've coming off 2 fantastic competitive seasons. Obviously, a new group of ladies out there, and they'll be hitting on all cylinders by the time we get to conference play.
Yeah, they hope open their home portion of the season September 16th. It'll be over at Donahue Academy, so go support them. It's great to see them out there playing. But let's hear from some of the ladies as they get ready for their home opener and much more this season.
It was really important to start off playing, having good energy, and really just trying to get a good feel of how we play together as a team. And the tournaments have gone really well. We've had some wins, we've had some losses, but it's really prepared us to really start in our conference play.
We're a fairly new team, a lot of newcomers, including me, and I think we all connected really well. I think we all clicked really well. Starting with the first tournament, we had a lot of energy, and everyone's just been really happy for each other, you know, getting playing time. It's the first 3 tournaments were definitely a test run. It's preseason. We were getting used to it, getting used to each other, and I think it worked out really well. I think we got a lot of playing time together and a lot of great connections going.
I knew as one of the few returners that I would really have to step up and be a leader, even though I'm still an underclassman. But I took my experiences as a freshman and a new person on this team and tried to incorporate that into how I want to be a leader and lead this new team.
I'm really excited. September 16th, come out and watch us play. It's going to be a great home game, and we would love to have you all.
Love that team, and it is a fun atmosphere, so go see them play. Next up, Cesar Markovic. He's a different individual, isn't he?
He's fun. I think he challenges the players in all the right ways. I think that they believe because he believes.
Let's hear from him next as we continue on Gyrene Nation.
I'm Matt Williams. This is my wife, Danae Williams. We're the owners of Well Craft Beer out here at beautiful Ave Maria. Come on out and see us.
Welcome to Chocolate Smoothie, where students love to come and gather and have a good time. We were proud sponsors of the University Athletics program for a long time. Come in and see us.
We're really in a building stage, and feel like we're getting better every single day. The players have had an adjustment to our style of doing things, and it's been an adjustment that they've enjoyed. They're enjoying the fact that there are a lot of demands placed on them, but they're taking that and running with it. And every game so far, there's been a massive improvement. We opened up in Montana on a grass field with a little bit of altitude, and you know, it was kind of a first for us, you know, as a team in an official game. And you know, although we came away not winning either of those games, I felt like we had a real breakthrough moment in the second half of our second game against a very, very good Rocky Mountain team, where we played very well. We outplayed them in the second half, and we kind of got back on the plane, back to Ave Maria with a feeling that we're on to something.
You have over 200 coaching victories, over 150 or around 150 of those Division I level NCAA. You're now in the NAIA. What are you noticing different-wise? I imagine it's a different level of talent, but as far as just trying to play and win soccer games, how different is it?
Well, part of that whole adjustment is my own, you know, just understanding the level of competition, which you could never really get a full picture just by watching a video, which I did a lot of in the off season, trying to comprehend what I was facing. But you know, now that we've played some games, I would say that the level of competition in NAIA is tremendous. You have a large contingent of international players coming from all over the world, a lot of talent, a lot of experienced players playing at this level. And you know, I would say that you probably find a higher level international player in the NAIA than you do in Division I soccer.
I know when you first arrived, when you were first hired and were introduced to the team, one of the first things you said was you were excited about embracing the mission of what Ave Maria University is all about, the Catholic faith, the Christian community. That's pretty special, what we have going here. And we're so happy that you're part of it, but it sounds like you are just as happy to be part of that mission, something much bigger than soccer games.
It's an amazing experience so far for me. It's I've completely immersed myself in the culture of Ave Maria. It's been a real eye opener as far as just how many people here are so devoted and so committed to a lifestyle in our faith, you know. And I've just really, I'm really grateful for being given the opportunity to lead these young men and to be a part of this community and a part of the mission that Ave Maria talks about and follows.
Look in the lens and tell the people watching why they should come watch you play this Saturday.
Come watch us play because we're going to be the hardest working team you've ever seen. We're going to compete for every ball. We're going to be resourceful, resilient, relentless, whatever it takes that day to try to come on top.
Hey, this is Junior Lozano, owner of Lozano's Mexican Restaurant in Ave Maria. We want to welcome you guys coming to Lozano's, the best authentic Mexican food, Tex-Mex style, and we have the best drinks and margaritas in town.
Ave rides came from the need that Ave Maria is lacking, transportation in and out. I know that it's a big need that needs to be filled, and I decided to take that in my own hands. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Saban Hunt, founder and CEO of Ave Rides. If you want to come see the Gyrene play on this beautiful field, if you need a ride from the airport or to the airport, I'm your man. Give me a call at 703-307-7781. Ave Maria, let's ride.
Hey, Super Bowl matchup. We got the Jaguars playing the Eagles, and the Jaguars are going to win.
I got 49ers, Jets by 30.
Give me Bucks, Chargers, Bucks on top.
I don't know who the NFC team is, but the Jags are winning the Super Bowl, of course. It's Trevor time.
Packers, Jets.
Eagles, Chiefs. Eagles get it this time.
Packers fan, but O-line fan, so Eagles, Chiefs. By 14.
Eagles.
Eagles, Dolphins.
Good. I don't know. Bucks all the way. Go Tampa.
Bucks.
Bengals. I got class.
Anybody versus the Bucks.
Detroit. All right. Packers versus Chiefs. I got Packers.
It's the Birds.
Philly versus whoever wants it.
I like what he said, but Seattle.
Bengals all day.
The Chiefs. The Chiefs. Eagles. Raider Nation.
Broncos, Sean Payton turning the
nah,
program
Kansas
around.
City on the repeat.
So a lot of guys with good opinions, I think, about the Super Bowl matchup. That's a long way away, I know, Coach, but what's your Super Bowl pick?
No doubt, Washington over Baltimore. Lock it in.
Lock it in. The Commanders with the win, right?
Washington over Baltimore.
Washington. Okay, let's do something else and talk about sponsorship. On the scoreboard, you can see it. They'll start rolling in. A lot of our great sponsors that are here for Ave Maria University Athletics. Thank you to all of our sponsors. But here's an appeal. We need more, don't we? We need more help.
Yeah, I mean, what the sponsors have done so far as getting things that really materially improve the student athletes' lives, it's a big deal to us. But as you can see, our live stream and our reach is only expanding, and so will the reach of the sponsors.
Yeah, sponsors get the logo on the video board. You can have a commercial in this show. Best way to do it, just contact me. I'm Will Hampton, but my email is william.hampton@avemaria.edu. So please reach out. There are a lot of options. We can talk about it and find the spot that's right for you.
And I'd just like to say for all of our fans and all of our supporters who aren't sponsors, to support our sponsors. They're local in town. And when you do, let them know that you appreciate what they're doing for us.
Time to close out this edition of Gyrene Nation. It is a bye week. What are your plans, Coach?
As you know, Will, I wear a couple other hats, so I'll be busy at work on that. But from a football point of view, it's a great opportunity for the staff to do some self-scouting, to go ahead and begin to really craft our identity. I think we always have a plan as to what we want to be, but then camp and the first game help reveal part of that. So that's going to be definitely part of it.
We're marching towards the home opener, September 23rd. Get your tickets. Join the Booster Club today. Coach, thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching Gyrene Nation.